Okay, so tonight we are going to talk about volume, and I'm just going to kind of go over the basics, kind of like volume 101, because that's really what our business is built on, is volume. And so I am going to, I have a PowerPoint, but really what I just kind of want to emphasize is, and all of this is in the Coach Online office under FAQ. If you ever have any questions about volume or accumulating volume, how to earn, what have you, you can just go to the FAQ part of the back office and type in your specific question. But volume is what our business essentially is built on. It's what we accrue as coaches, based on what we're selling retail wise, and then what our team is doing. So I'm going to break down what volume is, the two different kinds of volume, and then how to accrue volume and what that means for your business, and how to benefit from that and capitalize on that earning, because like I said, that's what our business is built on, and it's what our income is based off of. Okay, so let me get this into. So if you have any questions as we're going, then just type it into the chat box, and I will answer them kind of as we go. So just want to make sure that I have. Here we go. Okay, so this is just going to be the basics, and now, like, I don't remember ever going into my online office and looking at this stuff specifically. I never really, I didn't really know much about volume. Like, in fact, I'm learning a bunch of new things now, 7 years later. And so I think it's important that we just all know and all have a baseline of what volume is and how it's so impactful for our business, and because it is our business, and just why and how you can benefit from it, and because I think ultimately, like, the goal is with your business, I mean, for most of us who are on these calls and and wanting to actively build, our goal is income, and our goal is to earn an income. And for some of you, it's a big income, and for some of you, it might just be enough to pay for your product every month. For a lot of you, at least the coaches that I've sponsored and enrolled, a lot of you have a goal of a full-time income. And so, like, that was my goal when I started. And my goal is now, the next step is 6 figures. And the next step after that is to earn a 7-figure income with my business. So that is why it's so important to know about volume, because, and just really understand how it is accumulated, what it means as far as the products that you move through your business, and how you can leverage the different sales that you have, and as you're building a team. So here we go. So volume is the value assigned to each product or program. I think we all kind of know that. There are 2 types. There's personal volume, which is your PV, and then there's team volume, which is TV. And the 2 types of volume, both are assigned to every product program membership. Now, we don't really have individual programs, DVDs, like we did when I started. Now everything's digital and on Beachbody On Demand. So it's assigned to every membership, like BOD, and which I'm going to talk about a little bit. Hopefully it's not like too over your head, but it's really important, I think, to understand. So it's attached to every membership, product, program. The values can be different. They're not always the same. For example, Shakeology is both 90 PV and 90 TV. So there's personal volume and there's team volume. So make sure you understand that. It's not the same thing. They do two totally different things in your business, and you earn differently based on both of them. So personal volume is your PV. Personal volume is a value that's assigned to the products and memberships, BOD, services that are sold in a bonus earning period, which is your business week. So it's like Thursday at midnight or Wednesday at midnight or whatever, Thursday midnight AM until the next Wednesday at midnight. Okay, that's like your business week. And it comes from your personal purchase, everything that you buy for your own products to use, and it also comes from your retail customers. Okay, that's all PV. So if I sell 5 challenge packs, that's still considered my PV, along with my own Shakeology, collagen, powder greens, Energize, all of that. Okay, so that's all PV. Team volume is a value that's assigned, again, to all the products and memberships sold within your business period, and is used to calculate team cycle bonus. Okay, it's used to determine what your team cycle bonus is, the numbers of your team cycle bonus on your right leg and on your left leg. Okay, so the total TV, team volume, for a coach's business center or CBC is the sum. So it's the total of all the TV generated from purchases made by all of that business center's downline coaches. Okay, and by those downline coaches, personal retail customers. Okay, so it's generated from your left leg and from the right leg of the entire downline, regardless of how, like Alicia, she's not my PS, but she still benefits from team volume. She still benefits from all the team volume that I bring in. All the team volume that I generate trickles down to you guys, to my team. Okay, this is why it's so important to have your spouse signed up and to be actively building not only your business but your spouse's business. And I know Alicia's doing this right now, and I just started doing this with Michael's business center. And according to policies and procedures, your husband has to know about it. Like if Beachbody called your husband and was like, is this your business center? They have to at least know that they have it. You can have the same credit card number or whatever payment info on to yours and somebody else's in your household. Okay, so your husband doesn't have to actively work it and be the one building it, but according to policies and procedures, I have to say this so I don't get in trouble, but they have to know about it, and they have to, whatever. Like my husband will tag me in a Shakeology post of like somebody who's interested, whatever. I consider that him working the business. That's why it's so important to build your spouse's account, because everything that you do in your business, unless you have no goal of building your business at all, you're strictly discount, then signing up your husband, I mean, you can, it could still benefit you, but if you are strictly a discount coach and you have no goal of building a business or an income-based business, a residual income-based business, then you don't need to sign up your husband. If you do have an income goal, you want to earn an income with this business, then it's crucial you sign up your husband and you start not only building your business, but you start building theirs. I just started doing this with my husband. Nobody told me this in the beginning. When I started, they did not, nobody told me, make sure your husband is one of your top spots of your left or right leg, because my gosh, every time I think about it, I think about how much money I'm losing out on, but it's neither here nor there. So it's important that you are signing up your husband, because everything that you do in your business, team volume wise, is going to trickle down to him. And it's not only then going to go from him to, sorry, I got distracted by the chat box. Hannah cannot hear. Can everyone hear me okay? Yeah, okay. Hannah's having audio problems. I think mine's working okay. So maybe try logging back out and back in. So, and everything that, let's say that Alicia signs, so Alicia signed up her husband, everything that I'm doing in my business and in the team volume that I'm generating, that gets trickled down to not only Steph, her coach, which is my PS, but to her and to her husband. Like it doesn't matter how deep they are, how deep these people are in my downline. Everyone benefits from team volume. Team volume is how everybody benefits. It's how everybody gets paid. Whereas personal volume is only benefiting you personally. It's not benefiting your team or your spouse or anybody. It's benefiting you personally. And it rolls up to your, actually that's not even true. It doesn't roll up. I'll get to it in a second. So it's only benefiting you personally. Hence why it's called personal volume. Team volume benefits the whole team. And that's where everybody wins, everybody gets paid, okay? So team volume for a business center does not include volume generated by that business center's personal purchases or their customers' purchases, okay? That's PV. Everyone understand that so far? Sales made by coaches in the left or right legs, generated by sales made by coaches. Team volume is generated by sales made by coaches in the right or left legs of your entire downlines organization, okay? Team volume benefits the whole team. PV benefits just that person. So how does a coach bank TV? How do they accumulate it? Any active coach, you have to be active. Any active coach will start accumulating and banking TV after that coach is Emerald or above. You don't bank, you don't unlock the team cycle bonus way to earn unless you're Emerald or above. That's why it's so important. Like if nothing else, at least get your business to Emerald and stay active as an active Emerald, because then you're unlocking team cycle bonus. You're able to accrue team volume, okay? So if you are active Emerald and you stay Emerald and you stay active, you're still going to accrue volume based on what, let's say, I'm doing. That's rolling down to my team and benefiting our whole team as far as team volume. Even if you stay Emerald and do nothing, you're still getting that volume. So let's maybe say in 6 months, you're like, I want to start building my business. Then at least you have that cushion of volume. You're not starting from absolute zero, right? So that's when you unlock that way to earn, okay, besides just retail, besides just selling products. When you accumulate team volume of 300 volume points total, okay, with a minimum of 100 on one leg and 200 on the left leg. That's how a team cycle bonus is paid out. 100 on your weak leg, 200 on your strong leg. That could change. Your strong and weak leg could change at any point, just depending on your volume, right? Like I have way lopsided volume. I have a super strong, heavy leg, and I have a very, very weak leg. It's not even close to being even volume. Your goal is try to get your volume even, but it's not even close to being even. So I've pretty much had the same strong leg for years. So when I cycle, I have 200 taken out of that strong leg and 100 taken out of that weak leg. And that's one cycle, okay? So when you cycle, AKA you earn a team cycle bonus, okay? That makes sense? So the 300 TV used for the cycle will be deducted from the appropriate legs, like I just said, 100 to 200. And then any volume, if you don't have enough to pull the 100 to 200 ratio, then that volume just gets carried over. So you have what's called carryover volume, which we're not going to get into now, but that volume gets carried over into the next cycle period. Okay, so it's not just like discarded and thrown away. It does get banked into a carryover volume bank account. So your team cycle bonus is a paid weekly income. We get paid every Thursday. Okay, so it's a qualified income is essentially what it is. You have to be Emerald, Ruby, Diamond, Star Diamond, coaches or above. Active and qualified Emerald coaches start accumulating, start banking team volume, and then you'll earn a team cycle bonus. So just because you're Emerald, this is why I tell my coaches now, it doesn't, just because you're Emerald and you can earn a team cycle bonus doesn't mean that you're going to, because if you only have 2 coaches and they're, let's say, both just only on Shakeology, which a lot of people now are on Shakeology and another product because we have so many to choose from, 90 and 90, that's 90 and 90, that's not enough for a cycle. That's not enough for a cycle. So that's why I say really now, if you want to earn a paycheck every week, you got to get your business to Diamond. You got to get your business to Diamond because you're in control of that. You're in control of signing up 8 coaches total and at least getting your spouse's account to Emerald or your mom or whoever, best friend, like helping your best friend, whatever. It's not hard, you guys. It's not hard. It takes work, but it's not hard. Like, it's not something that's unachievable. And that's why I say get it to Diamond right away, because you not only get paid $2 more, you can see at the bottom, $16 per cycle, but you're actually now earning a paycheck versus sitting at Emerald and having 2 coaches only on Shakeology and hoping one of them doesn't cancel or go inactive. You're not getting paid anything unless you go Emerald again and possibly even again to even earn a paycheck. So you're almost like 3/4 of the way to Diamond anyway. Might as well go for Diamond. And Diamond is, like I've said a million times, that's where you need to be to start building on that foundation to start earning $200-$300 a week. Okay, a week, not a month, but a week. 2, 4, 6, 8. It's almost $1,000. Could be $1,000 a month just by getting to Diamond and building on that foundation for 8, maybe 12 months and putting in that time and work. It's worth it, you guys. It's worth it. If you understand how all of this works, you know where to be putting your time and energy, right? So we kind of already talked about that. Generated by sales, made by coaches in your left or right leg of your entire downline organization. You earn a cycle when you accumulate the 300, 100 on your right, 200 on your left, and then any remaining gets banked into your carryover volume. Compensation per cycle, Emerald is $14 a cycle, Ruby is $16 a cycle, and then Diamond and above is $18 per cycle. This adds up very quickly, you guys, very quickly. And volume can accumulate very fast, especially when you're building a team and you're bringing on both discount and people who want to build an income or grow an income and build a business. It adds up very quickly, and your team cycle bonus is what will make up, when you start building a team, it's what will make up majority of your income. It's when you can take your foot off the gas a little bit from the retail side of your business, from the constant hustle and filling your challenge groups and hitting, Success Club. That will come more naturally, and you'll build your business more organically that way as you get, start to build a bigger business. But your team cycle, we'll get into that. So active status, as soon as you go inactive, you lose all team volume banked up. If your goal is to earn an income with your business, I don't understand why any coach is inactive. Like, even if you don't have a goal of wanting to build a business, there's still always that chance. There's still always that, like, maybe, what if. You can never say never. I don't understand why any coach goes inactive. a lot of people don't know this. I mean, I don't know if I would have known it when I started, but anyway, you can't bank team volume until you become active again, and then it starts over. So you can have a lot of team volume banked in your under you, but as the second you go inactive, you lose it, okay, until you become active again, which is 50 PV personal volume or greater. You'll be active again, and your TV will start to accumulate, okay? So this is what I was just talking about, building a team and grooming leaders. Now, most of you on our team, you are in the stage of building a team. The grooming the leaders part, you're still in that phase of becoming a leader, of growing yourself. So it's my job to groom your coaches, to help your coaches, and you and I do it together so that they're learning along with you. And, you know, eventually you're then going to be the one teaching your team and teaching them how to duplicate and all of those things. So don't let that scare you, building a team. Don't let that scare you, you know, grooming leaders. They're two phrases that it really just means bringing on people and then running with those people that want to run, running with those people that want to build a business like you, like myself, okay? So the retail income is more the front end of your business. It's the challenge groups, the product sales, launches, new programs, flash sales, things like that that we do, filling your challenge group, hitting Success Club. Obviously doing those things are going to promoting your, you know, challenge groups, promoting your boot camps, promoting your, you know, next program start date, things like that. Those things are going to help you earn Success Club, help you achieve other, you know, accolades, recognition, prizes, the Success Club trip, things like that. Does that create instant commission? Does that create instant income? Does that create upfront income? Absolutely. But that's not what creates the long-term wealth, because that's you constantly being at the forefront of your business, hustling. And it's necessary. It's 100% necessary when you start building your team. When you start building your business, this is what you're doing, because this is how you get to the other side of your business, where you can then start working with the builders on your team and teaching them to do the same thing and duplicate exactly what you just did. And yes, you're still going to be doing it every month. You're still going to be, you know, helping 3 people get started in our boot camp group, or your boot camp group. If you have your own, you are going to be, you know, hopefully promoting the new products and using them yourself and sharing about why you love them. Hopefully you are still going to be, you know, getting on launches and doing the new programs, because it's your business, right? It's your business. Even if you don't care for the program or you don't care for the product or supplement, you still need to try it. You still need to, you know, buy it. You still need to use it and be able to talk about it, because it's your business. It's products in your business. If you owned a restaurant, you wouldn't not try the food, right? You wouldn't not consume the food. You have to know what it is and what it does for you and how it helps other people, how it can help other people. And you need to be the one using them every single month, every single day. And so doing those things are going to help you get to the residual income. They're going to help you get to the bringing on new coaches, bringing on new builders, and finding new leaders. So the people are out there. We just need to go find them. We just need to go get them. We just need to attract them, right? The residual income is built in the back end of your business. It's the prospecting. It's the inviting to sneak peeks. It's the sending webinars. It's the recruiting new people, new coaches. It's the building the team, building your team of both discount coaches, or what I call preferred coaches. I think discount coaches sounds like, I don't know. So I call them preferred coaches, and builders, both is important. And it's then grooming those people that want to work the business and teaching them the duplication, teaching them how to run their first challenge group, teaching them how to run their first free group, teaching them how to sign up somebody, teaching them how to start a share card, teaching them how to enroll a new coach and rinse, lather, rinse, repeat, right? That is what creates long-term wealth. The residual income, the building a team, the finding the leaders on your team and helping develop them. That's the residual income. That's the long-term wealth where you're not constantly, hustling and grinding and burning out in your business to fill your challenge group, to just hit Success Club, to just get a paycheck, right? Because now you have a team of people doing the same thing, which is generating that team volume and helping you and your team, all of us, team cycle more, right? You cycle more, you get paid more. So here's kind of does that make sense so far? Any questions? Any questions up to this point? Let me check the chat. No? Good? Okay, so this is, wait, here we go. Here's kind of a little volume cheat sheet so that you can, what do I have after this? Nothing. Oops. So I'll talk a little bit about it. Okay, so, and I'll share all this in our team page too, but here's the volume cheat sheet, okay? Here's the team volume cheat sheet, personal volume cheat sheet. You should only have your Shakeology under your business. That's the only product that should be coming out of your personal first business center. The only. Everything else should be run under your spouse. Everything else. And once you get to 2-star, which some of you will, once you get to 2-star, you will then run everything through your second business center, which then will bump up to your, like I have my second business center placed on my husband's weak leg. So that rolls up to him and then it rolls up to me. So you get to triple dip, double dip. I don't know. So everything else should be under your husband. Again, why it's so important to have your husband signed up. So, for example, I only have my chocolate vegan coming out of my personal business center account, okay? Under my husband, because he drinks Shakeology and Energize, he has those two. He also has Beach Bars. I think that's it, which I'm going to move. Now that I say that out loud, he has more than I thought. I thought he just had a Shakeology. I need to double check on that. But so under he has his Shakeology. Because I have a second business center, I now so I will be putting the bars in his Energize also, but I have my Energize because we drink different flavors. I have my Energize, Power Greens, Daily Sunshine, Collagen, Hydrate, and Recover. I have all that coming out of my second business center, okay? So Energize alone, it's actually the same TV and PV, okay? Hydrate, you can see Hydrate TV 20, Recover 40, bars, box of bars, 38 TV, that's what we get is 2 box of bars. Power Greens is the same, so all of the boosts are the same. The one I want to talk about is on demand in a minute here, but Shakeology is the same, 3-day refresh, 45 nutrition programs, both accumulate TV. A lot of things accumulate TV now. Almost everything has TV attached to it. Okay. But look at this. Look at the Beachbody on demand. Annual is 38. That's one time a year. Quarterly is 15. What's 15 times 4? No, like for real, I'm asking you guys because I don't know. 15 times 4. Do I really need to do? Okay, don't make just a minute. Chicken scratch. 15 times 4. Come on, you guys. Some of you are teachers. 24, 5, 6. 60. Okay, 60 for quarterly bod. Annual's 38. Quarterly bod is double what we get from that one-time annual from a challenge pack. Sometimes people need challenge packs, and that's important. But other times, if you've already hit Success Club for the month, push that quarterly bod. Push it. And then tack on upsell Energize, upsell Shakeology, upsell Recover, upsell Power Greens, because I drink them and I love them. And I don't have to then add, 2 handfuls of spinach, which is a quarter of what Power Greens offers anyway. Upsell all those other products with that quarterly bod. They not only get quarterly bod, they not only get it for a quarter, but they get 2 weeks for free. So it's like a 2-week bonus, 2 weeks, 2 bonus weeks of bod that they get with that quarterly. Push that hard, you guys. Push that hard. I'm going to show you, or I'm going to read something to you in a minute that's going to freaking blow your mind, okay? So push that bod quarterly when you've already hit Success Club. Hello, why do I keep doing that? And even look at, so the challenge pack's 35. Quarterly bod, 60. Challenge pack, 35. I'm not saying don't do challenge packs anymore. I'm not saying, don't hit Success Club anymore. I still think it's important. But is it always what you need to push 100%? No. Hit Success Club 5, go for 5. That's important anyway. If you're hitting Success Club, that means you are signing on coaches, you are signing on customers. Hopefully it's a mix of both. You are earning a paycheck. You are growing and moving your business forward. But don't always think that you have to push a challenge pack. Don't always think it has to be a challenge pack. A lot of times, again, it's listening to what your person needs. Most of the time, people need a challenge pack. It's the best deal for them. But a challenge pack, think of it as, for us, oh my God, Steph, I want to eat your freaking baby. A challenge pack for us is like a coupon at a store. A challenge pack is discounted. The company's already discounted it. Are you with me? The company's already discounted those products and put them together, which essentially it's coming out of our pocket. Does that make sense? It's like walking into Herberger's and them handing you a 60% off coupon. It's not the same equivalent, but handing you a 50% off coupon or whatever, 30% off coupon. Because everything's so marked up, they discount it and they can offer you that, such a significant amount off. A challenge pack to us is like a coupon in a store. A challenge pack, it comes, that discount comes out of our paycheck essentially. So of course, the company wants us to push that naturally, and that's an amazing business move and concept that the company is doing. It's an amazing deal for people. It's a great deal, quite honestly. There's not a better deal than a challenge pack, but just understand it's not always 100% necessary. Okay, it's not the end all be all. That's why I always say, you know, help people no matter what. Help people no matter what, even if they get started on a box of bars, or they get started on the, you know, digestive health, or they get started on Energize. They're getting their feet wet. They're trying the products. They're the second that they fall in love with what they have, they're going to be back for more. And they're going to want to see what other products are about. They're going to want to continue, you know, feeling good, seeing more progress in with their results. So Shakeology only under your account, everything else under your husband. Everything else under your husband. Or if you're, you know, building, you know, your mom's account or a best friend, you get the idea. Okay. And there's a lot of different ways. So it's not like we're changing, because we've always done, I've always taught you guys help people no matter what. I've never said to you, you have to only sell challenge packs. You only have to push challenge packs. I've never told you guys that. So really what this means is just keep doing what you're doing. But I want you to understand what team volume is and what personal volume is, and how nobody else on the team gets benefits from personal volume. That's only yours. But team volume is everybody wins. Everybody earns. It benefits everybody. So there's some ideas that, you know, I'm going to be implementing. I'm going to do, and I've just brainstormed a few things, but I'm going to be doing like I might even do monthly, like a product spotlight every month, probably in my boot camp, where, you know, our whole team is going to be trying and promoting and pushing this one product to try. And that's going to boost volume every single month. That's going to boost volume for everybody. And some flash sales. I'm going to do a back to school flash sale for our team. I just have some fun things planned. And so really it's just to get everybody on the same page, everybody to be focusing on, you know, how can I help my customer? How can I help my client? How can I help a new coach get started with the products that they need, but also, you know, maybe something that they don't know that they need. A lot of people don't know that they need Energize. A lot of people don't know that it's life, literally life. And a lot of people don't know that the Power Greens are like 12 servings of vegetables in one little scoop. Like, a lot of people don't know that stuff. So I think spotlighting some of those things, and even just upselling in people's cart and share carts, every single share cart that I put together, no matter what that person has in there, I always tack on Energize. I mean, obviously, unless they're getting it in a performance challenge pack, I always tack on Energize. So even if they're doing a challenge pack where the challenge pack TV is low, I always tack on Energize, Power Greens, the bars, and the Vegan Recover, because that's what I drink personally, and those are the products I use personally, and the collagen. Maybe not always the Recover, but the collagen for sure, because it's been life-changing for me in those last 60 days I've been using it. So I always tack those on, which is called upselling. And I always let them know, hey, in your cart, you'll see, you know, what we talked about, the challenge pack, but I also threw in the unicorn juice, and I threw in my 3 favorite products: unicorn juice, Power Greens, and the collagen. Freaking love them all. This is how they've helped me. Like, Energize, freaking love it. Collagen, it's helped this and this. And the Power Greens, it's like unicorns for your insides. Like, it's freaking amazing. So I threw those in there. They're life-changing. You have to have them. You have to try them. And, you know, money back guarantee if you're like, oh my God, this is stupid and I hate it. So I always upsell. Boosting volume for everybody. And I want you guys to do the same thing. Don't be afraid to throw in some of the stuff that you love. Okay. What else was I going to tell you about this? The quarterly, hold on. Quarterly, what is the TV and PV of collagen? Yeah, that's not on here because it was a new, this was, I think, made before that. So I don't know for sure, but It's in the FAQ, whoever asked that. So let me go to, I'm going to read something off just about that TV that we talked about, or the quarterly. So, and you can write this down if you want. If you have 200 people on an annual membership of BOD, or 2,000, sorry, 2,000 on an annual BOD membership, renewing every year, that's a $79,000 income. And this is just that, okay? Not anything else. And that's if you take into account that you get paid $39.60 for the commission of the $99 renewal, okay? Got that? If you have 2,000 people on quarterly BOD, that's $124,000, $124,800. And that's getting a $15.60 commission on every quarter renewal. Significant difference, right? Significant. Small win, getting somebody on quarterly BOD, small win. But you have 2,000 people doing that. And I know you're like, oh my God, 2,000 people, I can't even get 12 people on BOD quarterly. Yes, you can. This is over time. This is over, obviously you're not gonna have 2,000 people, you know, right away as you sign up when you sign up as a coach. I have over 5,000 customers, you know, not all actively doing something, but like I've had over 5,000 customers, probably close to 6, maybe 7, 6, I would say. And I've been a coach for 7 years. So it takes time to grow. But you guys can do it faster than that. And I hope you do go way faster than that. 2,000 people, annual BOD, $79,000. 2,000 people, quarterly, motherfucker. Maverick James. Oh my God. You cannot do that. Oh my freaking God. Okay. You have to tell me when you're there. You did that earlier today too. You can't do that. That scares me.
Okay, I'm talking. I also scare you by talking to you too.
Well, you just have to. No. Oh my God. Okay. I wasn't on the Zoom, so I didn't see him walk up behind me. I was reading. Okay. My heart literally like flew out of my freaking mouth. Okay. So 2,000 people, annual BOD, $79,000. 2,000 people, quarterly BOD, $125,000. That's a 6-figure income just by having 2,000 people on quarterly BOD. You guys, I hope you're getting this. I hope you're understanding. Don't touch my papers. I hope you're understanding where I'm going with this. Okay. I'm not saying don't do challenge packs. And get to Success Club. That's important as well. Okay, that's important as well. But also know that if you have other people who, go get into bed, please, and I'll be in there in a minute. Right now. Don't make me count. Should I call Daddy?
Where is he?
He's upstairs. I'm gonna call him right now.
No.
Then go get into bed right now. I'll be in there in a minute. Go.
No, come in.
I'm going to as soon as I'm done, please.
You want me to try with you?
Nope, I'm almost done. If you have other people that just, I can still see you now, that just want quarterly BOD, that know how beneficial that is. Okay, know how beneficial that is. So that's kind of the basis of what I wanted to talk about. I'll be posting this stuff in our team page, the PowerPoint or recording of this as well, but also the PowerPoint if you want to take that. And then some of our other fun stuff that I have kind of planned for helping to boost volume, team volume specifically. and just helping to get more people involved, even some of the people that, discount coaches, whatever, who inactive coaches, whatever, who maybe just like don't know or didn't know about a lot of these things. And just like, you don't have to only sell challenge packs. Success Club is not the only thing that makes you successful in this business. Hitting the highest rank in the company is not essentially what makes you successful in this business. For me personally, success, to me, my definition of success is working when I want, where I want, with who I want, and whenever I want. And when I can achieve that, how I achieve that, and how I'm going to achieve that, and how other people in this business have achieved that. Everyone builds this business differently. But what I want for you guys and for myself is I want true wealth. I want true wealth. Wealth with your family, wealth with your health, wealth with your finances, your income, wealth with your relationships, wealth with your mindset, wealth with your well-being. Like, that's wealth to me. And a lot of that stems from a financial aspect, right? If you think about it, a lot of it does, because finances can be very stressful on a person, on relationships, on a marriage, on a family. And the people that I follow in this business that have that true wealth, who can take a week, 2 weeks, 4 weeks off of their business to go on vacation or whatever, and their business doesn't crumble. In fact, it thrives. That to me is wealth as well. Okay. And so that's what I am teaching you guys. And that's what I want to trickle down. And that's what I want, where I want your mindset to be. And it doesn't only involve Success Club and rank and, all of the things right now that the company recognizes for. I see it changing because this has all been brought to their attention. So I see some of that changing, how we're recognized, how we're rewarded, and the different milestones and accolades for our business. I see that shifting a little bit. Obviously not this year, but I saw a little bit of it at Summit. So that was good to see as well. So that's what I have for you guys. Do we have any questions?